Alright everybody, Brad here. Strategies on splashes. This is one of my all-time favorite maps. We're going to start off right off the start. You spawn with the sniper in front of you. Somebody should always grab that sniper, and you want to look top middle across to their hallway, because there's at least going to be one guy, if not two, pushing there. One usually going to have a snipe, one going to be pushing for the hill. It's probably best that somebody goes for a sticky launcher, and then the other two people go either yellow or green cord and go the jump ups. And when you're top middle and the hill's top middle, you always want to have two people in the hill minimum. You can push for three in the hill, but it's always safe to have two, because then whenever the other team is pushing top middle, they're always going to see one of you first and be shooting that person, and then the other person that's top middle with you basically is going to be able to help you put shots and clean it up, so that you have that teamwork going top middle. And if one of you is to die, there's always that other person in the hill. Now on red and blue hill on the sides, it's really a good idea if you can get a sniper to anchor in the hill, because he can look at either yellow or green tunnel from either side, and he can actually look top middle as well. So he's going to be able to get people one shots, if not kill them, and hold them off for as long as possible like that. So you know, he is anchoring in the hill, but kind of the first line of defense at the same time. Now if anybody is pushing, they're most likely going to be pushing from top middle or bottom middle. So those are where you need to watch the most when you're on that hill. And now this little spot over here in health pack, this is a huge spot to sit, because you can essentially watch this entire side of the map. You can look top middle, bottom middle. You can watch green. Usually if somebody is pushing from green, they're going to be looking at the hill and not even realize to look where you are. So then they're going to walk right past you and you're going to be able to kill them. But it's huge to watch, mainly the flank from bottom middle, and to help for people from top middle. So that's kind of the strategy on the side maps, side hills. So key spots right there. Now, if they have the side hills, the easiest way to retake control is to push from bottom middle. The reason for this is you're going to see that guy if he's sitting in the health pack. You're not going to get back smacked from pushing from the tunnels. And if you are pushing from the tunnels, this is why it's bad. Because look how far away the person in the hill can see you. And if he has a sniper, you're probably going to die. And then you have to walk across the entire open courtyard. So having 1 to 2 people at least push from bottom middle is going to be your best bet to push bottom middle to that health pack side. Now, if the other team has top middle control, the best ways to push top middle is going to be the jump ups. As you can see right here, you can push from yellow or green side jump up, and you can easily jump back down and stay alive if you're hurt. Now, if you're coming up the tunnels like this, you're pretty much open to everybody top middle and people in the across on the other tunnels. So you're going to be more likely to get shot or naded if you're pushing from the tunnels rather than the jump ups. As you can see right there, you can push from one jump up, and then you can run bottom middle, you can run around the bases, and basically they'll have no idea where you are unless their teammates are calling you out. But look how fast it is going from one color to the other to the jump ups. And you're less likely to get naded, less likely to get team shot. And if you are getting team shot, you could just fall right off and run away. So that is going to be the quick strategies on splashes. Now, jumping into some gameplay here, we'll show you some of this stuff in action. I do grab the sniper off the start. That's usually what I always do. And I'm going to look straight across to the tunnel. And there is another guy in the hill. So he probably pushed their jump up right away and only sent one through tunnel. And even though I have a sniper, I'm not afraid to get hill time, because you know it is an objective based map. None of my team came top middle with me, so it's kind of a problem right there. But I wanted to make sure that I maintained that top middle control and allowed my teammates to know that we had control of it, instead of being a stat and pushing back with the sniper into our base or something like that. So immediately off my spawn, I'm going to push top middle. I'm going to try to get up there and help my teammates. We do kill 2 of them very easily. And right now we have 3 people top middle. So, if one of us dies, we're going to keep getting that hill time. And now even right there, one died. The other guy came up with a sticky launcher, got my teammate one shot. He's going to run away and stay alive, but my other teammate's going to push in the hill with me. And I'm basically just sitting here in the hill. I'm looking for the spawns, and they're not spawning blue. So they're going to be spawning red, and they're going to be pushing red or yellow jump up right now. And that guy just gets domed to the face. And I'm looking yellow jump up, because that's where they should be pushing from if they spawned red. And I saw that guy go bottom middle, so I'm going to try to get my shields back, and I'm going to try to push around him. But of course I am going to go back top middle, because I want to make sure that we get this hill time. Now hopefully my teammates will also be pushing top middle with me. I just had great shots on that guy to clean him up, and that allows my teammates to push for that top middle hill. And even if they die from this guy, I'm here. I do fail on the jump, but my other teammates get him to back down. And he ran towards red and green side, so I'm going to push up red here, assuming that they're going to be red and green, which they are. You know, he's sitting top red right there, and I'm not going to push him in the hill because I know that there's another guy in the hill with him on blue side. So I'm going to just wait for my teammates to spawn, and we're going to coordinate a push. And the reason that I fell back to the flag right there is because it's where the hill was moving. Even though my teammates didn't come back with me, you know, it allowed my teammates to push up, even though it was once I was dead. Now right now Justin needs to just stay alive as long as possible because I spawned across the map, and now the blue team is going to definitely all be over in the hill area. And now when I have a sniper, I won't push bottom middle. I'm going to push from one of the tunnels usually, because you can get that long line of sight, and you can usually pick somebody off like right there at the health pack if they're bottom middle pushing you, or if there's somebody just sitting in the hill in the open, you're going to be able to stop them right away. So I'm just kind of waiting for my teammates to make a move, and then I'll push up with them. As you can see, all three of my teammates are ready to push up, so I'm going to give them support from the far side and make sure that nobody flanks them. So I do get a pretty easy double right there, and I actually get their sniper ammo. Now they should be spawning at the blue base, so I go over here just to check to make sure, and I'm going to basically just try to hold them off as long as possible, because I'm not sure where they're going to push from. All I know is that they spawned on that side. And right here, that's unfortunate that I fell down right on top of that guy, but easy cleanup for my teammates. And they're just going to keep sitting in that hill and getting as much hill time as possible. So there are two guys on my team in the hill right now, just making sure that we stay in the hill, maintain the hill control. And here again, I'm going to push from bottom middle, because it's the best way to not be in the wide open. Now they have two guys on red health pack, and they have another guy pushing through yellow courtyard right there. So I am calling that out to my teammates. I'm letting them know that most of their team is going to be pushing from the health pack, and that they need to stay alive and watch those nades. So that allows them to get out of the hill and kind of bait the hill for a second, while the rest of us can either get a flank or just, you know, help them push the hill back. But see, now the hill's moving, so there's really no reason to push the hill at all right now. So we're going to clean up those one-shots, and they're going to spawn across the map on red side. So now we pretty much need to be looking red tunnel, which is exactly what me and my teammate do as we push top middle. So we're going to get great team shot with three of us shooting those two guys, and then I actually get naded, but as you can see right there, there's two of my teammates still top middle. One of them is getting hill time. So with, you know, the strategy that I said, always keep two guys top middle in the hill at all times. That's what, you know, I communicate to my team as much as possible. Let's keep two people in the hill. Let's keep two people in the hill, so that we keep getting that hill time. And just to throw it out there for all of you who thought that, you know, this was laggy, you can see I'm getting no lag, even when the hill is top middle and everything like that when I'm sniping. We did redo part of the splashes map to eliminate that, so make sure you get the latest version, the 2.0 version, in the file share bonafide unwind. Make sure that you're on top of that. So again, you know, I'm not afraid. I'm a very aggressive person when it comes to Halo, and I'm always going to be running right at the other team's face, even if I have a sniper, just because I would rather make plays and be helping my teammates and making sure that we're getting, you know, in this case, the objective done, rather than going positive 40, because it is definitely not about, you know, putting a million stats on the board necessarily to get a win in advance in a tournament atmosphere or to win a series all the time. You know, it's not Slayer, it is objective. You need to be objective minded, whether it's flag, ball, hill, or anything like that. You definitely need to kill the other team, of course, but you definitely need to make sure that you're getting as much objective as possible. And right here, I didn't push the hill because I had teammates in there, and even though blue team is getting hill time right now, I want to stay alive because the hill's moving to blue side, so I want to make sure that we get this spawn and that they don't push up on us, because if we can stay on blue side and we can get this first hill spawn, we should be able to get an easy, you know, 15-20 seconds. Unfortunately, all my teammates left, so now I'm going to just stay alive. I'm going to wait for the blue team to push that hill and hopefully be able to get a flank, which that guy caught me off guard and I got hit by a really good nade. But you know, my teammates are just a little bit late on helping me, I guess, it seems like every time. So they're kind of playing their own thing with all three of them roaming together, and it seems like I'm kind of being by myself, whether I'm flanking or leading a push, and it seems to work some of the times, but other times, you know, it would be best if I was with my teammates. And right there, that guy jumps right in front of my bullet. I don't pick up both of the kills, but I do call it out to my teammates. So he cleans that up. And I'm going to look top middle because my teammate's calling him out, and there's two guys right here pushing red, and I'm not going to challenge him. My teammate actually does a great job of switching off with me and cleaning up that kill, but I know that there's still a guy alive over here. So I'm going to kind of try to flank him, and I was just listening to callouts right there by my teammate. Even though he died, I cleaned up the kill for him. And there's two guys right here. I didn't know that there was going to be two guys on that jump up. You know, if I would have taken my BR out, and I probably would have been able to get a double kill since their shields weren't fully recharged yet. You know, I seem to choke a lot when I just try to go hard and do those close range no scopes. That's not my style at all. So, you know, again, just helping my teammate right here. I think at the end of this game, I had like 28 assists or something. So it's definitely a game type where, you know, it's very easy to clean kills up if you're listening to your teammates, because they did a great job of listening to all my callouts and, you know, how I was telling them what to control and where to push and everything like that. Now right here, this is great hill time that we get. You know, I'm basically just trying to stay alive, and I'm trying to keep the other team from pushing. So I'm just going to keep getting as many shots in them as I can. As you can see, that's, you know, 3 times I've got 1 shots. Now, you know, 4 times with the guy bottom middle, and my teammates see those guys bottom middle, but they did get nades on me. So I held them off right there. You know, we got a good, you know, 20-25 seconds from me just sitting there holding them off with the sniper. Now it looks like that they do have control of that top middle hill, but we have such a enormous lead right now. We pretty much just need to stay really calm, and we want to just make sure that we're slaying now at this point, but at the same time keeping them out of the hill. So we don't need to be rushing as much for the hill to get those, you know, 5 seconds of hill time. Right now it's better off if we kill 2-3 people on their team and then get 15 good solid seconds at a time, instead of just running in there one at a time, which my teammates did a great job. You know, we just got a solid 15 seconds right there because 2 of them were in the hill, and I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to try to keep getting some more hill time. But at the same time, I want to make sure I stay alive. So I'm just listening to callouts, trying to find out where their spawn is. Unfortunately, they have a sniper right there, and he does kill me. But it looks like my teammate is going to die also because there was 2 guys there. And now they should push up red tunnel to go for that top middle push. And luckily, I spawn actually right behind them. So I know that they're not going to be on the green side. So they're going to be on the yellow side because they were on red when I died. So they push from yellow jump up, that means. And now I got called out. This guy was looking for me, but my teammate called out where he was coming from, so I knew exactly where he was, and I just got the better of him. And again, you know, we're just getting this time, you know, this entire time. We're just making sure that they're staying out of the hill and getting as many seconds as we can, little by little. And you know, they spawn right there, so I know that they're going to be pushing up the tunnel. And it's always a huge mistake when they're pushing up the tunnel. I mean, look at the nades. You can get nades on them everywhere. So again, when I said, you know, when the other team has top middle control, it's always best if you go from the jump ups and not from the sniper tunnel, because you can just nade it and you can see it from way too many places. And when you're on the jump up, they're not going to see you, you know, half of the time until you're already top middle. So right now we're coming to a close of this game. We are going to, you know, finish this off. We have only 8 seconds left. So hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit to play Splash. It is a different map. We brought it back from Halo Reach. It plays great for King of the Hill, and we are having on Extraction as well. So, you know, like us on YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. I'll get that ending right eventually. You know, stay up to date, leave comments, let me know how you like it and what we can improve on. Thanks for watching, guys.